Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Rizauddin B. Rizano. My matrix number is 11DKA19F1101 and I'm from DKA4A. This is the determination of chemical oxygen demand or COD experiment simulation. The objective of this experiment is to determine the chemical oxygen demand of given water sample. Apparatus used: COD digester, round bottom reflux flask, digestion vessels, conical flask, pipette, pipette, etc. Solution used: mercury sulfate solution, potassium dichromate solution, silver sulfate sulfuric acid solution, ferrous ammonium sulfate solution, distilled water, and water sample. Description: chemical oxygen demand or COD is defined as the amount of specified oxidant that reacts with the sample under controlled condition. Let's move to the first step. Preparation of blank solution. Step 1. Take 10 ml of distilled water in a round bottom reflux flask. Use the pipette. Press the up arrow on the bulb to take 10 ml of distilled water up into the pipette. The COD test is commonly used to measure which of the following. The answer is amount of organic compound in water. Next, step 2. Add 1 ml of mercury sulfate solution into the same flask. Again, use the pipette. Next, step 3. Add 5 ml of potassium dichromate solution into the same flask. Again, use the pipette to transfer the potassium dichromate into the flask. Put on the cap. The question is, potassium dichromate used to effectively oxidize all organic compounds in water? The answer is true. Next, step 4. Now add 15 ml of silver sulfate sulfuric acid solution into the flask. Same method. Use the pipette. Step 5. Transfer the content in the flask to the two digestion vessels. Then place the digestion vessel in the COD digester. Place these vessels in the COD digester and switch on. Digest the content in the digester vessels for 2 hours. Waiting for 2 hours. Then take it out. Allow the contents to cool for 30 minutes. Next, titration of blank solution. Step 5. Transfer the contents in digestion vessel to conical flask. Then add 2 to 4 drops of ferroin indicator to the flask. The color change. Next, step 6. Take 0.025 Newton ferrous ammonium sulfate solution in the burette. This is the solution, and take it into the burette. Done. The question is, which of these is used as the indicator when the titration is carried out to determine the amount of COD present in a sample? And the answer is the ferroin. Next, step 7. Titrate the blank solution with the color change from blue to colorless. The initial burette reading is 0 ml. Open the knob to start the liquid running. May take time, and close it. And the final burette reading is 14.1 ml. Note down the value. Next, titration of water sample. Step 8. Take 0.025 m ferrous ammonium sulfate solution in the burette. Done. COD test is widely used to determine all of above. Next, step 9. Titrate the sample solution till the color change from blue to colorless. Preparation of the sample solution. Take 10 ml of sample in a round bottom reflex flask. Add 1 ml of mercury sulfate solution to the flask. Add 5 ml of potassium dichromate solution. Add 15 ml silver sulfate sulfuric acid solution. Transfer the content in the flask to digestion vessels. Then place the digestion vessel in the COD digester. After 2 hours, take out the digestion vessel from COD digester and allow it to cool for 30 minutes. Transfer the contents in the digestion vessels to conical flask. Then add 2 to 4 drops of ferroin indicator to the flask. Basically, this is what we did at the previous step. Now, the initial reading is 0 ml. Open the knob to start liquid running into the conical flask. Titrate the sample solution till the color change blue to colorless. Now the colors change. The final burette reading is 9.4 ml. Next. The answer should be 4.7. So it means the simulation is wrong here. What is the acceptable range of COD in drinking water? And the answer is less than 250 mg per liter. Acceptable limit of COD in drinking water is less than 250 mg per liter. So the water sample given is suitable for drinking. That is all from me. Thank you.